Hello, everyone. Yes, Moon, I am indeed late. No, Black Cats, I'm not doing Has-Been Hotel recaps. That is literally flooding the market. Isn't it mating seedings for deers? Yes, it is. Has anyone else been, inundated with deer carcass on the highways? Because it's been pretty bad. Hold on, I'm trying to turn the camera so that way I'm not so far away from you kids when I'm looking at the screen. But yes, it's quite true. It is deer season. There is a Greta hair in my bra. I can feel it, but I can't see it. Dang it. Hold on, kids. I gotta turn off the camera for a second. I can physically feel this dog hair. How do I know it's a dog hair? Because only Greta's hair hurts like this. What I don't know is how the hell it got in there. Because I keep this bra up away from the animals. Now I can't find it. I feels it. Oh no, now it's gone. Oh, I'm gonna have an itchy titty all stream. That's all it is. I'm just gonna have an itch. I'm here. How did that get turned? I didn't do that much. Sup, Dorkettes? Even I am on time. Ah! Like the Princess and the Pea. I know. Oh, it's so bad. It's this itty bitty, teeny tiny pricking feeling like... Yes, pet fur. If you have pets or a husband with a particularly sharp beard, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. I can help you find it. Come on, honey. No. You scared me while I was squeezing past the gate. I'm sorry. I know there are several deers up north when I went to Virginia last week. No, they're all. So right now what's happening is it's rut season. So there's the rutting season, there's the birthing season. And the worst time to go out is after 11. What the fuck is going on up here? The worst time to go out right now is after around 11 o'clock at night, because that's actually when the herds are moving. That's when the bucks are moving all of their does, and that is when you'll see the singleton, the yearling bucks, all of them trying to sow their first seed, if you will. And I believe it's mating season for elk and moose as well, because they're nothing but large deer. So you need to be very careful, guys, because the amount of dead deer, and you guys know I'm not going out a lot right now because... Thank you, Janet. Janet, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. I greatly appreciate it. But have some of my work bonus. I am so proud of you for getting a work bonus. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, I had to include the donation apocalypse into my Where I've Been video because you guys... And I thought I was done with the tears until I watched it. And, oh, I'm sorry, Penny. Yo, with Hendrix out of the frame, the table seems so big now. Damn it, Janet, I love you. And Penny, she is not balancing well on this damn thing. Let me tell you something. Hunting season, it is not. Hunting season is right before rut season. I know it's not during moose are super aggressive. I know. Anytime someone tries to tell me that moose are not aggressive, like the number one thing I think a lot of folks got forget. And this is actually what's hilarious is you bringing that up, Linda, is very... Are you ready for this? It is very, very relevant to the dinosaur videos I've been watching. So here's why. A lot of people have this in their head that prey animals are gentler than hunting animals. That or not prey. if it's not prey, it's hunting. Yeah. The hunters are actually, they tend to be gentler and more cautious and more shy than the prey. Here's why. Rut, it's real. So rut is simply what you call when they go into heat. Predators, thank you, God almighty. I'm just having a moment today, Linda, and I just had my breakfast. Late, albeit, but that's because the first thing I did when I got up was I finished editing that video. I was up till 4 a.m. editing it, and I was like, things weren't making sense. And so I went to bed, and I immediately got up, I fed all the cats, and then I did the finished editing, and then I fed the dogs. And while the video was premiering, I ate my breakfast and drank my coffee. Okay, so for Janet in Tennessee, right now it is deer hunting season, so you were right. Chaco, thank you for the 29 fucking months. Wow. Thank you. And remember, guys, if you're watching the stream later on, or either way, if you want to support me, again, I do have a goal. I'm trying to get to 800 collectively between Patreon and YouTube. 800 members. Right now, my next step is I'm going to work on doing animations. There is about between, I didn't fully count, there's like 7 or 10 videos that I never released. I recorded them between 2022, 2023, and 2024. And I am going to release those with minimal editing. So that it's just going to be me talking. I'm going to take out, like, if there's any large gaps, if there's anything personal that came up, if my animal's distracted or I had a, eruption of fault. Those will be taken out. Chaco spoils you. You're very lucky. I am very lucky. I am very, very lucky. I'm very blessed with who I got. And I said that, you're all evil, but I really am blessed to have the followers that I have. And yes, please like the video. If you haven't already, please, please, please. Yeah, I made sure to include the part where Tony made me cry. Because it was literally, I remember, I was like this. I was facing this way. Because you guys couldn't see. All you saw was a piece of paper on a desk. I was facing this way. And I thought it was over. And I turn over. And I see a big red square with Big T Bariatric. And I fucking lost it. And I absolutely... Do you know what I'm pissed about, though? That is one of the few videos where it did not save my live chat. I wanted to add the live chat in to show all the squares coming up. It wouldn't do it. I was so mad. Plus, you guys were absolutely roasting me for crying. It was funny. And I realized you can't understand half of what I'm saying. I was crying so hard. Hello, Laura. And so yeah, but right now that's the goal. I'm trying to get 800 members across Patreon and here. Hello, Emo. See, now today the structure, the way it was, guys, where Penny, for fuck's sake. The way the structure was today, guys, where you saw we had the upload first and then 50. Thank you, Chaco Hooligan, for the $120 super chat. Hello, Wicked Serenity. I'm wrapping my arms in tape. Now, I told you, you won't do it to me. There is... Cry more, bitch. Chaco lives to make Star Sound cry right after 40. The fuck? Wow, does this take me back? 29 months, you know what that means. Slut fun Stockholm Syndrome. God, I can't. What the fuck was I even saying? I can't. Choco! Tony! I do more, but you haven't earned. Tony! Yay, start crying! That was not the point of this stream! Linda! You see, and Linda sent me her books. So at least one of you I can pay back immediately. If you're on Facebook, you need to go follow Tony as he gives his sermons. He is a wonderful pastor, and he gives very, very touching sermons to his entire church. Tony, send me the fucking link. Linda is an author. She has Emma's Fury, Digging Two Graves. I believe you can get them on Amazon. Linda, tell her we can buy the fucking books. Instead of cat turds this time. You will get them and you will like it and they will be glittery. What the fuck was I even talking about? Oh, the injustice. Guy. Is it only Amazon? Linda, is it only Amazon US? That I'm not sure about. This is part of my... because Linda and Rachel both are authors, so they are officially sponsors of the channel, which is why I asked for these, so that way I could do a promotional video for Linda. Just wait till I get my... Fuck you, bonus. What? Alright. You said you were going to talk about the guy who didn't treat his cats well. Thank you, Linda. I knew there was something I had to talk about today. If you're ready, let me know. Yes, I will. I'm gonna... Cat turd smoothies don't hit the same. They need more protein. Excuse you. Excuse you, sir. I give my cats a very high protein diet. Thank you very much. We already went over that last stream, if you all remember. You can get it in the UK and Canada. Okay, so, guys, for Linda's books, you can go get them in the UK. You can get them in Canada. The UAE and Pakistan cannot. But just look up her name right there, right here. Linda Renier, Emma's Fury, and Digging Two Graves. Crime or it's entertaining me. I haven't cried yet. I got misty-eyed. Y'all gone and made her speechless. I know. I'm wishing you luck, Emo. I don't know why you're taping your arms, but I am wishing you luck. I also have had your dad in my prayers. Also, guys, Daddy went back in the hospital. I'm letting you know, so... I'm going to get this out of the way. Daddy went back in the hospital the other day. He was not doing well. The issues I felt that he had with the medicine, I feel is what's causing it. And they're kind of dicking my dad around. Like, and I didn't expect the VA to do this because they've usually been pretty good. No, shut up, Choco. Let me get this out. And so I'm not gonna look at the screen, so I'm gonna look right here. And so what happened is that they sent my dad in. His girlfriend, who has been absolutely amazing. I don't know if she's ever gonna see any of these, but she has been absolutely amazing. And she has been watching what he eats and what he does. And he hadn't been eating as much. He'd been getting nauseous again. And I was like, well, the only thing that's changed is this one particular medicine that originally it was 1 pill 3 times a day, and they increased it to 2 pill 3 times a day. And I really didn't like it. And I said from the get-go, I thought it was really bad. And then they weaned him off of all the medication when he was in the hospital. They let him go home, right? And when I did his pills, they had that pill on there again. And I was like, Daddy, I don't like this. Like, Daddy, I feel like this is bad. And he was like, it's fine. Put it in. All right, cool. So I did it. And then my dad got right back in the hospital. Okay. Moon, don't you dare. Don't encourage them, ma'am. And so they told my dad's girlfriend he needs to get right back in the hospital immediately. He was supposed to have the colonoscopy, da-da-da-da-da. They get him in and then tell him there was no colonoscopy in his paperwork. They told him when he left, he was getting a pacemaker. And then when he got home and called about the scheduling for the pacemaker, they said, oh, there's no notes about a pacemaker. Excuse me. So what we're finding out is, and as I phrase it, there's too many chiefs in the teepee. Because he's got a team of 8 doctors. And what I'm finding out is not a single fucking one of them is talking to the other. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on. They're just letting my dad sitting there. So he gets the medicine out of his system. He starts eating already again. He starts getting a little bit of because you saw in the video, you guys can't tell, he's wearing the same outfit in those 2 photos. It's a 70-pound difference and only a 4-month difference for my dad. Because the photo where he's got a little bit of a belly was when they had an intervention about my car. That was in May. Right before you all did the donation apocalypse. No, right after. Right after you all did the donation apocalypse. But see, the thing is, after 40, the VA's never done that with my dad before. This is all new. No, get your nose out of her ass. And this is all new. And so we're kind of really lost. So my dad gets there and they're like, oh, there's not going to be a, whatchamacallit, a colonoscopy. And my dad was like, you guys had me get up. You had me come all the way here. You had me do all this. And now what? So he's pissed. He's calling today. He's going to raise hell. I despise the medical field because of shit like this. But see, this is exactly why I don't want government health care. Because this is government health. You know, people don't believe me. They think I'm making this up. They think that I'm lying. Hold on, guys. I'm just going to click on comments. I'm just going to click on comments. I've got nothing else. I've got nothing else to say. I have no other words to emote to you children right now. I don't know what to fucking say. Something about health. Athena, will you stand with me? Yeah, Athena's been here, by the way, the whole time, guys. The fan favorite. She's right here. They are breaking me. Okay, thank you, Linda. Thank you, Linda. Yes. This is why I don't want socialized health care. This is why I don't want socialized healthcare. Because at the government's behest, they can change their mind. They can do, yes, you get covered. But my dad, if they had not dragged their feet, because this started, I told you guys, all the way back in March. I told you this guys on Tuesday. If they had started this way back in March, my dad would have never lost any weight. He wouldn't have lost any problem. They were not going to put him in. When they found out he had heart failure in June, he was not going to get a consultation until August, potentially October. October. Thank God. Okay. How many times can we make her? You don't understand, Wicked. Their aim is to make me cry. I am fine with my socialized healthcare because our doctors fully communicate with each other. Everything's all part of one system. It's all part of one system at the VA, too. It's all socialized. This chat is much better when she covers her face. Honestly, Star, doing a bird box to avoid getting off track is I literally had to. I was like, I don't see nothing. I work as a medical biller. It's no fun on our side either. Oh, I imagine so. I imagine being a medical biller must be an absolute... Their aim is to make you cry. Why don't you cry? Ludicrous on the healthcare. I thought the aim was your father... What do you mean? That they want to make him die? I think they just want him in there. I don't know. Because they're genuinely concerned for him. They are genuinely concerned about what's going on. But the problem is, there's one doctor who was a pharmaceutical doctor, right? She calls me a week and a half ago. She tells me, oh, the medication you're telling me, that's not good. He shouldn't be on that when he's on this. All right. So I knew my thyroid was up since 22. Every doctor said it's fine. And they're like, oh, you should remove it and let's do a biopsy. It's all right. I thought all the aim was that you could cry. Was your father who could die? Oh, no. My dad, let me tell you something. My dad potentially dying absolutely would make me cry. Right now, he's in pissed off mode. And I am too. One of the reasons we were worried about it is because Dad keeps losing weight. Because my dad, this is where I am extremely similar to my father. And hello, Oblivax. Obliviax? I got this. Come here, Athena. Ma'am, you're not making this easy. Haha. The pharmacists know this shit. Oh, yeah. And I will say this. All sorts of shit has been coming out about pharmaceuticals as of late. As far as I know, now correct me if I'm wrong, Trump has banned pharmaceutical commercials. They will no longer be airing in 2026. Is that correct, guys? Someone back me up on this. I'm pretty sure. Because we're one of only like 2 countries, I think it's us and New Zealand, that actually air commercials about any pharmaceuticals. And, you know, I used to be all about it, like, you know, get that bag. I don't know what it's like anywhere else in the world. But has anybody noticed all commercials now are just about a new pill or GLP-1? I had my thyroid removed in January, Linda. Best thing I ever did. Also, is pharmacist the one that gives the drugs? The chemist makes the drugs? Is that, yeah. Yes. That would be amazing if that is true. I've heard of hello again, it's HG mask. Oh! I was so confused. But yes, hello HG. Okay, now I know who it is. That's one of my gray hairs just sitting out there all weird. Adverts on drugs is weird. See, for me, it's not, because my thought process was, it was nicer for sure when I was on Medicaid. Even my surgery was covered. But those doctors don't sit down and listen to you. They just try to push as many... Yes. Yes. Which I feel was the issue with my mother as well. If that's true, I'm glad I don't need 50 commercials. Right, they're all of it. None of it is... I feel like for a while, commercials gave up on entertaining us. Mariah Carey is defrosting, right, Z Highness? We don't have those in the UK. We have a couple here and there. Well, I mean, I would understand for something like headache medicine. But we're talking like the ones that you get through the, my arm is stiff. Yeah, because you're so, you think you're stiff until you truly have to, like, you get no more stretch. It's either perfume, cars, or pills. Oh, and who hates those new Coach commercials with that hideous little brown bag? And they're making it sound like, oh, this bag is going to open up your life. Bitch, it's a handbag. And it's an ugly handbag. Since I moved to Denmark. Yeah, because we're the only country besides New Zealand that does it. It's crazy. I didn't know that. Well, I know now, but I didn't know that a few years ago. It wasn't until, like, I really started paying attention. And people kept acting like it was weird. Tape does not stretch those diabetes ads. I know. No. The ones that are wild are the like the herpes commercials. I'm always stop it. If you click your channel and go to your profile edit, I got my first half module results. My is that if you have an illness and you see a commercial for a med that your doctor doesn't know about, maybe get a new doctor. Okay. True. But if you have a GP, a general practitioner, they're not going to know everything. And there's thousands of medications out there. I don't know. But it's a distressed handbag. Who cares about that? I can agree to a point on that opinion. This is for the Coca-Cola AI ad now. Oh my God. I feel like AI should be banned from ads. Genuinely. Also, guys, if you aren't paying attention, there's a couple of things I still need to get up on them too. However, here's some things you need to know. One, Google is in a giant class action lawsuit right now. So is MyChart. They will never tell you what the meds actually do, which is odd. I'm so glad I got rid of cable. I mean, Sarson and I have herpes. Don't be me. Take this pill, right? It's and it's so funny how they present them like these people are just having the most joyful lives and they've never done anything wrong. And they're creepy. The herpes commercials are creepy. All of them. The ones for any sexually transmitted diseases, because I'm never calling them STIs. They're STDs. I don't care. That's what I'm calling them. I hate when they change the language about stuff. Do you mean AI should be banned from the internet? I don't think it should be banned from the internet because there has been generating engines for a long time. Things that generate images and things like that. So I do believe to an extent they are valuable. Like, it's great for creating an idea, but I feel like it should be banned. Like, I'm sorry to all of you out there that use it. I hate that ChatGPT is so prevalent. The amount of people I know that use it. And I know that someone commented on it in the other videos that I've made recently. I cannot believe the amount of people I know that be like, oh, I typed it into ChatGPT. Oh, I did this with ChatGPT. I'm like, why? I have never once at all I don't even know how to get to ChatGPT. I genuinely don't. The closest I got to AI usage was Grok and the Meta one. That's it. Another thing that a lot of the ads for the STDs like, hello, am I unaware of an out? Right. Well, because the thing is, what they do, they don't go by the amount of people, they go by the densest population. So a lot of these TV places, they are advertising to major cities. And in major cities, STI implies a bigger in my mind. I have coworkers who can't even write an email. Right, I'm using ChatGPT. But what are you using it for, Laura? Because my thing is, I've got friends who literally, when they hear about a medical issue, when they want to figure out their bills or anything, these AI people need to set an encyclopedia. Right. Like, it's really, oh my God, the AI videos are super gross. They are super gross. And there are people who literally create AI bots just to generate whole channels on YouTube and get money. Every reason for a product I'm asking people to spend their money on, but they do. Gotta go back to work. See you later. Bye, Tony. God bless. And thank you. Like, I personally feel like ChatGPT. Yeah, but the thing is, they have found out, Bad Banana, that a lot of times those recipes are not accurate. Like, if you use it for baking or things like that, they have found that a lot of times the, the recipes become inaccurate over time. Because what it is, so this is how intelligent it is. The AI will take, for instance, each and every one of us. How about when you're brainstorming an original story for an idea, which I do? I don't see it as bad if you're, again, but you're not using ChatGPT to write the story, correct? You're using it to brainstorm. And then you're like, I don't like that idea. I do like that idea. Because at the end of the day, everybody uses, like, it's very, very difficult to come up with a completely original idea. And I have other authors, and Ricky being taken away by cats. What? I crochet their entire patterns made up by AI and they make no sense. Because the problem is, they don't come from the land of logic. What they do is that they'll see an image, right? They'll see a picture or a drawing from fantasy, and then they try to remake it into real life. But they don't have the actual mechanics and understanding of what that is. So, like, for instance, the glass food that somehow they can slice and it falls perfectly. It's very difficult to recreate that stuff. Why? Because logistically it doesn't work. And drinking water, what the hell? But see, you're using it to summarize, but do you ever check? Do you ever check and make sure that it summarized it properly? That's my question. That is my question. The AI food ones, they're fun, but again, my worry is, sorry, I'm checking you have to babysit after you put up a video, and I know that this one is not going to be as exciting as others. If everyone wants to do me a really quick favor, everyone who's here in chat, go over to YouTube, go to my newest video, and just like and comment real quick. It just helps boost it a little bit. I usually ask AI for recipes with ingredients that I have, not baking, though the baking suggestion is stupid. Yeah, because the portions are wrong. I can't stay. Silvar! Where have you been? I'll catch the replay later. Bye, honey. Thank you for stopping in. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little too judgmental. It's just for me, like, I get the newness of it. this is the problem, because what engine are you pulling from? Are they legally pulling? Because this is where the conundrum falls in. I still don't feel threatened by AI because the people I know that will choose AI will always choose the cheapest option. If you're automatically going for AI because you don't want to pay somebody, you don't want to go through then that is somebody that will already choose the cheapest option. They're already going to pick something that's stock. They're going to pick something that is not original, because they're not concerned about being original. They're concerned about being efficient. They're concerned about the cash. And I know people like that. And I love them. And they're my friends. But still. And thank you, Fluffy Paws. I see the drop. So the number drops. So I really appreciate it. I see at least 10 people ran to do that. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And whatchamacallit, because what it does, it shows that there's an interaction to it. That's the one thing I found. Much worse recipes from the 70s cookbook. This is also true. But the worst thing is those are done on purpose. Laura, it depends on the type of genre you like. I think when it comes down to it, like, using it for brainstorming is a good idea if you have no one else you can bounce off of. I would guess that AI creates a presence, fake-looking art to people. No, you want to hear the funniest part? And I think I showed you guys on Tuesday. Everyone thought the new Moana was AI. Everybody thought the new Moana trailers were AI. That's how bad it looks. I also had to give an analysis of the books. It condenses all the reviews available, which is, like, I do like the condensing AI. So, like, the AI that's on Google and on Amazon, I think those are pretty good. Because what it does is it takes what everybody already said and condenses it down into one paragraph. That's great. And I do like that on Google, it does do a really good job of providing all the links. So you're not just taking it at face value. It actually says, hey, this blurb comes from these 2 articles. This blurb comes from this video. This comes from here. This comes from this research. And it provides the link right next to it. So then the onus is on you to actually make sure it's what it says it is. It does look so bad. It looks... Everyone has the same complaint. I think it was you, Natanya, that said it. What the fuck did they do with her hair? Her natural hair was better than the wig they stuck on that poor girl. Because that is a wig. That is not her hair. You can literally see the weave line. And she is Polynesian. Why? Why would you do that? And the Moana sequel was last year. Was it Alturi? Alturi just said that. Like, what are you people doing? What are you doing? You're ruining everything. I found out that on some post about the new Moana live action remake, I shouldn't be surprised, for real. Oh yeah, Penny's been back there, guys. She been back there. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. You know why? Because I don't care. I watched it because I wanted to see if I was right. Because I think you all know by now. Look at how well you can see. Look at how well you can see my throat now. Oh, how about that? Anyways, I'm concerned now because I'm going to prep my 3rd book cover, and how I know if a digital artist is using AI. I mean, if I was a better artist, I would absolutely do it for you, Linda. The art on your current 2 covers is better than what I can produce. That's the thing. She wasn't looking Polynesian enough to the executives, so they made her less Polynesian. I can't even hear y'all right now. I'm mad. We're going to attempt to cut my right arm out with my... Yo, okay, can I brag about this little bitch for a minute? Okay. This is a little gross. I figured they were photos, but whoever edited them was really good. Who created AI in the first place? Technically, AI has been around for almost 100 years. It's just how it's developed. I forgot who made the actual first, the way we have it, but still. What are the titles? Oh, you missed that, HG? Hold on, I got you. So both Linda, well, actually all three. So I've got Laura, Linda, Laura. If you want promotion, you can send me your books. I will promote them. Laura, Rachel, and Linda are all authors. And I have two of Linda's books right here. We have Emma's Fury and Digging Two Graves. Okay? You can find them on Amazon. And they are in the only place you can't get them shipped is in the UAE. And I didn't catch where else. She's behaving today. Not only is she behaving, she is upgrading. At least she's Polynesian, right? Me and MK are drawing 2 OCs for folks to vote on the server later. Oh my god. It's gonna be a furry. Yeah, bets it's a furry. What? Come here, you want to promote Linda's book? Hop up. Greta. Hop. Here. Buy Linda's book. See? See, dogs love the book. Orion, don't bite it, please. Orion, do you want the books? We want to read the books, don't we? Here, hop up. You want to promote the books? Yes. See, dogs love Linda's books. He will absolutely eat this. I cannot let him near it. Oh, Greta, I didn't know you were right there. I'm sorry. Well, I already chose the book genres, and they are romance, fantasy, and children's literature, if you're curious. Ooh. Middle Eastern countries and China. Okay. So that is where you can go on Amazon. You can order these. Emma's Fury, Digging Two Graves by Linda Rainier. What am I doing? Linda Rainier. That is what she sounds like, absolutely. How dare you? I know her inner works. Okay, they are dark books. So if you have a hard time with dark stories, that's one of the reasons why I haven't read them yet. And I got signed copies, guys. Speaking of new chew toys, I need to get the dogs new toys. That is on the docket this year. Come tax returns, that's the hope. I get a lot. I'm hoping to get a catio, and I am hoping to get lots of new dog toys. Just come back from dog, things are still looking good. Good, awesome. You are 196. That is awesome, Benji. Yes. Well, I'm trying to be a writer, as I've already written down some words. Some of my children's picture books, poems. I don't work on them often, but when I should have. Right now, I'm waiting. Well, that is not a problem, but you have got a supporter right here, honey. Cuddle till they tried making her look darker, which is just dumb. Just stick her out in the sun. She's Polynesian. So it's going to get you emotional damage. For the next gen, that would represent my first children's books. Going to turn to a series. Nice. Well, you got another author right here who's already produced 2 books. And there's plenty. If you join the Discord, I believe, Laura. So there's a lot of authors in the Discord. I got a lot of creatives in there. So feel free to reach out to one of them and ask their opinion, see what they do, see if there's any help they can give you. We're all about that here. Where would you put the catio? Do you remember in the dog yard? Right back here. It would be somewhere behind me. I know you weren't able to see it because I wasn't able to get to it either. Whatchamacallit. There's a big concrete section in the back. I'm going to clear that out. I'm going to make a bridge from one of the windows. And that's how the cats are going to get into it. It's either going to be there or it's going to be towards the front of the dog yard near the road. But all of it's going to be in the dog yard. I don't want it in the front yard. That's right. I believe there's romance. Is there romance in it, Linda? I can't remember. My teenager is working on a children's book. She's illustrating and writing about imaginary friends. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, yeah, I have a Discord. Would somebody like to drop the link of my Discord? I'm looking at you, Choco. I managed to avoid my wrists. Good. We like them intact. Dobby is a free elf. Would they be better? Yes. Absolutely. They're a little nuts, but yes. I feel like talking to real people, it's a variety of ages. They're all over 18, though. That's a rule in my Discord. You must be over 18 to join. There are various ages, backgrounds, and they will give you good ideas, good ways to bounce off of. On my phone, otherwise, you are fine after 40. You are absolutely fine. And whatchamacallit. But so demanding. Yes, please. If you guys want to continue on, there's 2 ways to join my community. And I just found this out the other day as well. You can do community posts on my actual YouTube. You go over below my name. Hold on, I will show you. I will show you all what I mean. If you guys want to participate in my community, you absolutely can, and it's free. That is first of all. If you have questions, you want to bounce off ideas, I'm going to show you right now where you can do that. Choco beat you to it. I'm going to show you right where you can go. Woo! So if you go to YouTube and you go the creator's profile, you'll see this button that says Visit Community. In the Community tab, you can post whatever you like. For instance, Hunty posted about being first. Linda posted this meme. You know, you've got a lot of stuff and you guys want to do discussions. There's topics you want to cover. Bad Banana posted her handsome little man. So if there is something you guys want to talk about, you want to see, you can go there. So if you don't have Discord, you still can communicate with the community right there. Where's your merch link? I really hope you have something like that says whatchamacallit. I don't. But that was... Here's what I will tell you. If you guys want more merch, I will come up with something. But my merch is in my link tree. So if you go to my link tree, hold on. Let me get there. Go back to my channel. And I will bring it up so you guys can see. So if you go to my description, you're going to see my link tree. Okay. Share this tab instead. And right here is my link tree. It's to all of my different things. Very proud of my link tree. It's very clean, very pretty. I love it. And this very first one you see here, Starson. Now, this shows how long it's been since I have actually done anything with it. This is my merch. I will tell you, do not buy the letter is never coming shirt. It does not look good in print. I have to fix it. But here, current merch. This is all from 2023, which shows how long it's been since I've done anything. It is my fault, of course. But I can tell you the clothes are extremely comfortable. And I have not made new merch in quite some time. So my intention is... Oh, that's right. Choco and Linda, I believe, are the only two who have bought my shirts. So Choco's had them now for almost 2 years. Attack the community section. Charge! Oh, yeah, because that's the proudest designs I've ever had. I don't want to get rid of them. So I keep them up all year. But I have to fix this because the your letter is never coming shirt, that one, it does not print right. I made the lines too small. So I've got to figure out something. But, and all these shirts come in multiple colors. So now what I have to do is I have to go through and create some more. I've got to revamp all of this as well. Like, I have not done this yet. I need to. But, so now you guys know where to find my merch. The link is in the description of every video. I have in my chopped liver. That's right, Moon bought some too. You are so right. I've only had like 4 sales ever. Moon bought some, Linda bought some, Choco bought some. What are you using to sell stuff? So it's by Fourth Wall. Fourth Wall actually is the only company that's ever reached out to me to, like, cover me. Besides Reed Street Soap. I want a Frankenstein shirt. I just don't have the budget for it yet. And that is just fine, Jade. It will be there. I haven't made a sale in almost 2 years, and Fourth Wall still loves me. So, they haven't cut my shop yet, but I really do need to get back into updating it, getting everything in there. I need to get more designs done. I haven't drawn in so long. So my goal is to get a couple of new designs up. While I do love my Star Sign emblem, I understand that nobody else does. So I might just buy a couple for myself in the tax turn season and then take them out of the shop because those are there for me. They're not there for anybody else. And so, hello. What are we doing? Oh, she's going on my butt, guys. She's crawling onto my butt. Oh, that's right. I was trying to gloat about Penny. All right, so I do have a little bit of a proud mama moment. Penny, as you guys know, has high anxiety. So this bitch, she don't go to the bathroom where she's supposed to. Okay? She, when she does use the bathroom, has been using not the kitchen, God almighty, the bathroom sink. And I like to compromise. Because if there's anywhere that I would prefer that she does her business, it would be the bathroom. Duh. Easiest to clean up. Shows me new stuff every day. There's no monthly fees. Is that true? Yes. As far as, unless I've been charged, if they have been charging me, I haven't seen it. Fourth Wall's actually been pretty fair. I was going to try for one, but I think you have to meet a threshold. It's a threshold that I will not meet. It's a threshold I won't meet. And anyways, so she would do that, but it would still be sitting there on the edge of the sink. And what she does is she then announces that it's there. So this is on her own. She figured this out. She did not like it being there because she realized we didn't like it being there. So every time she'd go to the bathroom, she would then stand on the sink and shout loudly. Anywhere but the bathroom. So she would shout loudly. And we'd come in and we'd clean it up. And she would watch it. She would watch what we were doing. And she realized I would constantly wipe, because it's so much simpler to wipe and scrub the sink afterwards with antibacterial wipes and everything. So Penny realized, don't pee on, pee in. And I know this is gross, but I just have to praise her because this is really cool. All on her own, this cat realized, oh, if I do it in the sink doesn't get messy. Nobody gets upset. So she figured out on her own to pee into the sink. And then she figured out to poop into the sink. So my bathroom does have to get constantly cleaned. This is true. But I would rather it be a smooth surface in a room that's already accustomed to pooping than anywhere else. Penny gained more intelligence, right? They eventually learn, right? She does. She lets me know when she pees. She lets me know when she poops. She will even direct me, like if I can't see it. Like, let's say sometimes she makes a mistake. She'll go to the bathroom somewhere else in the bathroom. She will look towards it and twirl around to let me know where. He did his business in the plants. Oh, no. Oh, I'd be so upset. I mean, on the one hand, it's fertilizer. On the other hand, oh, no. Penny stealing brain cells. I'll tell you what. She learned on her own. I won't make the noise because she will bolt. I do a certain clicking sound. I had taught Zorro over the years. And Axel, to an extent, learned because he would sit with Zorro. Where I would make that noise and sometimes all I had to do was double tap his butt. Because he would sit right here. And I would double tap and I make the sound. And that was it. And again, I agree. I've had anxiety-ridden cats before. None of them have learned like she did. This is incredible. You'd never know this bitch had brain damage and went blind and deaf for a solid week. You would never know she had neurological damage whatsoever. It's crazy. Like, Penny really is an exceptional cat. She is currently... This chair is so short now, and I'm thrilled about, but... She's so cute, and she's huddled up, and she's purring. Hopefully it's not fruit or vegetable plants growing. I mean, cat shit apples. But I had to brag, because, like, when I see moments like that, I just find it so incredible. I think it's the coolest thing. I really, really do. Because you're seeing an animal... You're seeing another living creature who is not a human. Understanding your needs and changing their actions to accommodate your needs. And you didn't do anything to encourage it. They chose to do it on their own because they love you. That's what's crazy to me because, like I said, Penny is going to be 11 years old. She's been around a long time. She has made a lot of messes and destroyed a lot of stuff. And on her own, she has when she almost died, that was a big turning point for Penny. She'd already loved me, but she was always mildly distrusting. After that, you saw the change. The cactus. Ooh. Another one causing me problems. You guys see all the marks on my face. Aria. She is biting and licking me in my sleep and causing little cuts that cause zits. Right here. Down here. She had gotten me along the cheeks. Oh, and if you guys want more entertainment, they're still coming at me on Instagram. I've got plenty of screenshots on Discord about all that. Now, I will say this. I did not bring up politics as a subject to cover. I don't think I will. I will obviously bring my... Ooh, that Australian leaf is different. Isn't that the gippy gippy? It kills people? That's worse. However... I vote neither, personally. Oh, I hate this. I don't know why, as of late, my nose has been stuffing up more. Yay, drama screenshots. The licking their little tongues are so, oh god. Arya's is so rough too. And she just like makes my face a mess. Cause she's been having problems with her boo boo. She makes boom booms on the rug all the time. She's getting old though, you know. We don't know how old Arya is, but she's between the ages of 12 and 15 years old. We don't know how old she is. So, and on top of that, she misses Nova. Best channel in Discord. If you want to read entertaining shit and dramatic conversations that do not involve you and will not stress out your day, join my Discord and go to the drama screenshots. You will have literally years of entertainment. They're also exceptional at being snobby, lazy little fur shits who would scratch you for the tiniest amount of love that you try to give them when you feel comfortable. I will tell you this. The one thing that a lot of folks have a hard time with is cats, when they get oversensitized. Oh, yeah. A totally in context. Oh, God. So the thing is, they can only gauge roughly. They don't know for sure. So they'll tell you, oh, judging by her teeth, she's over this. Or judging by her bone. And so Arya and there's a couple of cats I've got to bring to the vet. Atticus and Arya are the ones, and potentially Daisy, that I have to bring to the vet. And Luna. That's a tax return season thing. Right now they're okay, but there's definitely issues that I have to address. Oh yeah, my cats, they're bad. Calliope also, she's getting it out. She's getting allergic reactions. So I have to like, my goal is once everything is all balanced out, because right now we're still waiting for the checks to hit all the different debts. I've been checking my credit karma like a motherfucker. Because the only way I can really check my credit score and see what's going on with it and shit. Because I'm like, you know what? I'll check it right now. That's the worst part, because you look and you're like, I know they sent out this check 2 weeks ago. Why isn't it in yet? Oh, and did I tell you guys I found everything for my Pioneer Woman? Everything. It's great. Tax returns won't know what hit them. I'm going to be so pioneered out. I'm going to get everything I want. Everything. The only thing I can't find is a replacement for my trash bin. Which I don't really need. I just want to because the paint's chipping. But I digress. Apparently the trash bins were not very popular. Because nobody's got them. I am definitely a cat simp. I'm an animal simp though. So, you know. So let's see. And I know I digress into this because like how silly I just said it. And now, what do we all think about the Epstein file release? Pam Bondi says the files will be released in the next 30 days. Why not now? What are you going to spend 30 days doing, Pam? Oh, see, here's the easiest way to do that. Spray bottle. And you just get them right between the eyes. They don't like that. When it comes to cuddles, I am. When it comes to food, I am not. Because I'm very much aware of food aggression, and because I have so many, I can't run the risk of whatchamacallit. I can't run the risk of any aggression between the animals. So if I'm going to give a snack, it's going to be something that I approve for all the animals. So like, for instance, it'll be shredded cheese or fruit. Are you good? Look at this child. Look at this child. Penny. I'm trying to find her. That's your elbow. I don't think I will trust anything being released now because they had time to clean them. Well, I mean, I will say this. Some of the stuff they've released has been pretty... like, oh, really? And the Clintons have outwardly refused. So now they're calling for their arrest because the Clintons won't come in to testify. Do they make lactose-free milk cheese? Fun fact, that's called Parmesan. So Parmesan, cheddar is generally safe for most animals, but Parmesan cheese is really, really good because it's been aged so well. Hello, Quiet Chris. Evening. It's only 2:48. Evening, he says. Oh, googly moogly. I need to blow my nose, but I can't stand up. This sucks. Calliope is in that good rest right now. She's getting that full facial twitch thing going. But yeah, I'm trying to clear it out really nice. I won't have to sleep in the bathroom. You like pepper jack cheese? So does Starman. Starman loves pepper jack cheese. I'm not huge on anything spicy, though, as you know. As you well know. Nope, it's 12:48. Just because you're in the past, it doesn't mean I'm not in the future. I like spice, but it causes me heartburn. Ooh. Remember back in the day when they released the Ken Starr Report as a book? They need to do that. They probably won't, though. Like, the problem is a lot of this stuff with the Epstein, it's even bigger than the Weinstein thing. Like, that's the craziest part of all this. Like, it's even bigger. Because it was so much involved. How does Starman and I have that in common? Everyone I know but me likes at least some kind of spice. It's so... I'm just the odd child out. That's what that is. I'm the odd one out. Pepper jack isn't even spicy. Hard disagree. And to put it in perspective, if you ever had Little Caesars hot and ready pepperoni, that is spicy. To give you an idea, these cats are making me sleepy. You guys understand. I've got Penny purring and sleeping behind me. I've got Calliope right here sleeping, curled up. Hendrix is right there. And Athena, I don't know if you can see Hendrix and Athena. You can't see Athena. She's right around the corner from here. Oh, you can. There she is. There's her ear right there. And then Hendrix. They're all napping. I am getting genuinely sleepy. Not me. I hate any spice. Thank you, Wicked. Thank you. We'll all be dead when the truth comes out. They did that with the Kennedy. Yep. Back in the 90s, the Clintons came to the college here. I was in the school band and forgot my mouthpiece. Had to get escorted to the back. Ooh. They are weird. They're very weird. My daughter calls it water. I want to participate in yapping, but boo, work. Well, then I will definitely... Hello, Dylan. I'm definitely going to bring up something that you're definitely going to want to chat about and it's going to be very upset. Who watched the season finale of Hazbin Hotel? Who? Anybody? Anyone? Oh my God. Thank you, Laura. Fuck. Hold on. Pause the Hazbin Hotel. Laura, you the real one. So, Nate. Let's talk about Nate. Let's fucking talk about Nate. So, I loved Nate's videos. I loved them. I'd watch him. He did all this farmsteading stuff. He had Minion, and it was all that great. Even if I do, I can't get to it. I can't get to it, honey. I am trapped. Trapped by a tiny. Way back there. Okay, Nate. Yes. He's a guy who does a lot of videos about his dog. Minion is a little Chihuahua mix thing. I'm pissed that I'm now finally somewhat compelled. I am underwhelmed and also satisfied, but I'll get to that. Or did Abel's voice? Is that okay? Who is Patrick Stump? Because Abel fucking killed the vocals in that finale. But that's besides the point. So I forgot his name on YouTube, but essentially his name is Nate. He's this scrawny guy with a long beard. He does homesteading. He lives out, I believe, in Virginia. And he has a dog named Minion, and that's how he got kind of internet famous over his videos of Minion. And so what did Nate do? So about 2 years ago, maybe a year ago, so he has 2 kittens, Katana, and I forgot the other's name. And he had another cat, Blade, I think. Okay, so I was right. Thank you. I was like, this sounds like Fall Out Boy. I'm not nuts. Yeah, and he fucking killed it. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Anyways, so he got these cats as kittens. They're farm cats, right? So these are farm cats. He didn't get them fixed. They've had kittens since, but I can always forgive that because obviously when you want farm cats, you want them to produce more farm cats. So, okay. These were outdoor cats. He loved to make content with them. I've got something stuck in my hair. He loved to make content with them and make money off of them and do a live stream video of them. When one of them got sick, and we're talking bad, we're talking the cat collapsed. We're talking the cat was panting. The cat wasn't eating. The cat was lethargic. I'm going to pull you in close here. I'm going to pull you right up here. He refused to take it to the vet. And when I say, I mean refused. Not only refused, he laughed at people. Laughed at them. Me being one of them. Yeah. He called me a blue-haired psychopath. Yeah. City folk who don't understand how the farm life works. His excuse was that they're too far out. And at one point, the cat's eye tripled in size. Yeah. No. We're getting there, kids. We're getting there because this was why I stopped supporting this man. Because he outwardly mocked anyone that was complaining about him not bringing it to the vet. We knew he had money. Do you know what his excuse was? The cat's already in distress. It would die if we brought it to the vet. It would die if he brought it to the vet because the vet's an hour away. Guys, shall we go over Penny? Penny's tongue was black. Penny was defecating everywhere. Penny was limp. Penny was in the biggest distress of her life. It was a 35-minute drive from here to the vet. Is Penny dead? Did Penny die on the drive? And then he tried to say that these are farm animals. These are farm animals. You city folk don't understand how this works. It is not that big a deal. It's not, this is how farm life is. Except when fucking Minion had a salted pork. Oh, then the drive to the vet for an hour was not that big of a deal. Minion had one piece of salted pork by accident. And Nate threw such a fit, he rushed him to the vet for fear of salt poisoning. Let that sink in. I'm going to wait for you all to catch up to that. Because Minion is also a farm dog. And then, because again, he was mocking everybody. He was mocking everyone. Again, including me. I was fighting people in the comments over this because they were trying to claim that I was some New York big city slicker and didn't understand. And I'm like, motherfucker, I do cat rescue. I live out where the banjos play. I live in farmland. The closest real vet that I need to go to is almost an hour away sometimes, depending on the day, because I live out in the country. I thought I was done. I need another arm. Damn, emo. Shouldn't be taping yourself up like that. And then he live streamed. He 24-hour streamed these animals on Twitch being sick. So he made money off of them and then laughed at people. Yeah, Minion in his... Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Because it's not like he didn't have the money. He has the money. He, by that time, already had 1 million subscribers on TikTok. He had 1 million subscribers on YouTube. He had the money. He chose not to. It was not until the backlash got so bad, he finally contacted some vets and gave the cat medicine. By the grace of God, these cats survived purely because the backlash was so bad. The problem is, where he is, he's out in the county. You have to find a cop that's willing to prosecute. And after the cops got called, they didn't give a shit. Because he's out in the middle of East Bumfuck, Virginia. Or wherever the hell he is. And now those same cats are producing more kittens. But here's the worst part. Yeah, Minion was fine to begin with. There was never a problem with Minion. That's the worst part of it all. He was just afraid of it. So he took him to the vet. These cats, he's let them get snatched away by predators. He lets them get sick. Minion has a custom-made cloak and crown. Very stubborn. Very stubborn. He was just convinced, and mind you, again, you can tell he's a Republican like me. No. I'm saying he only did it because the backlash was getting too bad. And he still doubles down that he was right. Only because the cats survived. But the only reason the cats survived is because he actually took them to a vet. He got a mobile vet to come there. So yeah, I stopped watching him after that. I stopped. Because when you've got actual cat rescues, rehabbers, you've got people who've owned cats, who own cat sanctuaries, begging you, and your response is to laugh at them while you're continuing to make profit off of your sickly animals, having them on a 24-hour live stream. Fuck off, motherfucker. In his mind, how he put it is, the crazy cat ladies of the internet just couldn't shut the fuck up. That's how I see it. That's how... Supposedly he did an apology. I don't care. I don't care. For me, what that is just showing that if it's a mole vet, why didn't he call in the first place? Right. We're talking... This was over a week, guys. He was saying, I'm talking to vets on the phone with my influence. I get enough people to contact me, and I'm contacting them, and they'll tell me if something's wrong. Any vet worth their salt will tell you they cannot help you unless the animal is in front of them. So, yeah. Yeah. Pissed me right off. Pissed me right off. So that was why I no longer support that guy. Hold on, I gotta. That's why. And anyone can get mad at me for it. I don't care. He was an absolute ass for zero reason. Zero reason. Lobotomite, right. This guy's dumb fucking, I've never even heard or watched him. You probably have and don't realize it. Because he was all over the internet for a while. But after he did all that, oh, he went... Plummeted. Plummeted. And I'm glad he did. Because I'm sorry. If you're willing to make a profit off of your animals, then no matter what their importance is, you should be willing to go the next mile. Oh, a lot of people unsubbed. He called them soy boys and cat ladies. Plus, they weren't his cats. They were his girlfriends. So, it's not that big a deal. You mean the Hoof GP? Oh, I love the Hoof GP. He's so cute. He's so sweet. That explains why I haven't seen a Minion short in a very long time. He just did some kind of short about Minion. Well, I'm sorry that happened. That guy sounds like a complete prick for doing this to his cats and his viewers. It really was. He was, and I had so many people coming at me, like, assuming because I felt you shouldn't abuse your animals, that I'm just some flaming liberal who's never made it outside of the city. That's why when I tell you guys, I will never be right-wing enough. I will never be left-wing enough. No matter how much I relate and I call myself a Republican, I'm always going to piss somebody off. Oh, I took all of them to task. And I used Penny as an example. I was like, don't fucking start with me about this stress. You think it's not, they're not worried about that right now. When they are in that stressful of a state, there's not a hair in my boob. That's why I'm messing with them. Did he lose? I think he lost something like 20,000 subscribers, something to that effect. This was a year or two ago. That's something the low IQ right-winger would say. Good Lord. It is. It's very, oh, he was very low IQ. And it disappointed me how low IQ he was. Because it was like, all this time he was promoting how all about the animals, how, oh, you got to take care of this, da, 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 da. I licked it first just for you. Where's Penny's head? There it is. Starts on 2 New York for us, guys. Watch her drink matcha and do Pilates. Number 1, matcha is delicious. Number 2, I kind of want to do Pilates. So shut up! So now you know. Now you know why I don't support him. If you go back enough in the drama screenshots, I'm pretty sure it's going to be from like the summer of 2024 or the early fall of 2024. Because I was sitting in the mattress store when I was commenting. I remember very distinctly. This is true. This is true. This is so true. What do you mean, ew, matcha? Matcha is delicious. Oh, I agree. I have been craving matcha so bad. So, as you guys know, I don't have a good enough car to get me to outside of anywhere over 30-minute drive. But because we paid off the credit card, stop it. Because we paid off the credit card, I do technically have the ability at any time to rent a very nice car. What, Axel? Here, hold on. Come here, buddy. They're going to love you. You were the classic favorite, so come on. I know, bud. You got to let me get my hand up. Never had matcha. If you want to get a decent introduction into it. I know, Axel. I know, baby. A really good way is to go to Dunkin', get a large iced matcha with a shot of caramel. And that's a great way to introduce yourself to it. And then you can find out if you like it or not. Axel, everybody missed you. He has been a bad boy. He has been a bad boy. He has been attacking Daisy lately. And we don't know why, but he has gotten his ass sprayed multiple times. What, Orion? Get your nose out of Penny's face. Bro, you're doing too much. Spare yourself my ass. You're just weak. She's just weak, guys. Don't listen to her. Why caramel? Because it is bitter and you need something sweet to balance it out. Disgusting. I go to the boba shop for cafe, but not everybody's got a boba cafe. And not only that, but they use the fake powder. For all of Dunkin's faults, they use real matcha powder. The syrup does not disguise the grossness. I always get it with extra matcha. You weak. If you don't like matcha, matcha chocolate is some of the best chocolate ever. And if you don't like that, you're weak. But yes, Axel has been causing fights with Daisy lately. He will just tackle her out of nowhere, and he bites hard. I don't know this Nate guy, but since you told me what kind of person he is, I know now I won't subscribe to his channel. If you ever see a guy who kind of talks in a low tone like this, and he's got a big old beard and a baseball cap, he's scrawny, and he's got a little brown dog named Minion, run far. Because he's a dick. It's not normal, I will tell you, don't, but I don't like hypocrites, and he is a massive hypocrite. And he will use his animals for profit, but not take care of them. The dogs he will take care of. Everything else is expendable. Just sniff the powder. Get over with it once. Don't get a full beverage. Stop it. Okay, honest question. What is the difference between green tea and matcha, or am I just dumb? You are not dumb. So matcha is green tea. However, there is different variations. So matcha is when they ground the tea leaves into a very fine powder. So it becomes fully incorporated with the drink. Whereas green tea is soaking the tea leaves. So you're getting just a tea. They are both green tea, but they're different kinds of green tea. Ask him how his cat is. You will see that sometimes in the comments. Like, I'll go and check once in a while, and you'll see that. Every once in a blue moon. Sadly, sometimes the internet does indeed forget. But look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. Guess he's more of a dog person than a cat one. I can almost guarantee it. What, Axel? Oh, he is purring. He is so happy. I gotta get him some ear stuff, though. Some ointment for his ears. In his old age. He looks sick. This is actually Axel's happy face. Let me see if I can get to hear him purring. I don't know if you can hear it, but he's purring so much right now. Matcha is green tea with fiber. Essentially. Matcha is like getting kicked in the face, and green tea is like a cat's. Why is it black cats have a resting fuck? Most of my cats have a resting fuck you face. He is a little pamper. He is. He's got ear mites, and we don't know how because he's one of only 2 cats in the whole house that does. Out of 18, it's only him and one other. And I gave them the flea meds that supposedly get rid of. Oh, you could hear it? Good. Good boy. He's got him pretty bad, though. So I've got to get the little ointment for it. But no, what my favorite shop is Matcha Maiko, and I haven't been able to go in so long. I want to go. So I already told Starman that now that he knows how he can get me to there, he should plan a day. is drinking concentrated dehydrated piss. If you have it without any whatchamacallit, without any kind of dilutant or sweetener, I agree. But you know what else is just as bad? Dark chocolate. Coffee. The only stuff, and super steeped tea. No, this was brand new. I got it directly from the vet, Moon. I just have to get another batch of it. I would rather eat white chocolate. You're just weak, darling. I do need to get another round, though. I want to get another one just to make sure anything that's left in the house is gone. So I have to go back to the vet and get that. But I have to bring one of the cats with me. So I'm contemplating using Umi for that. We'll see. I like dark chocolate. Dark chocolate and not black coffee. Not pure dark chocolate. The tannins are disgusting. And painful. How can you leave here? I only have 4. So, depends on the state. And the county. And, where I am, you can have as many as you want. How's that even chocolate? So it's the chocolate fats? Yeah, they just find me. These animals find me. He's getting annoyed. What are you doing? What? Once you go back, you never go back. Yeah. You being fresh today? You being a bad boy today? Yeah. The happy boy. You're trying to claw me right now, and I do not appreciate that. Use a specific type of cocoa, like the regular parts. Yeah, because what they do is they separate the fats and the liqueur. That's how they do that. Axel. But I have to really be in the mood for white chocolate. Oh, my arms are free. Don't you dare. See, whenever he gets like happy, right now he's scratching his ear, and Athena is sleeping right there. And he was eyeing her up because he wants to attack her now. Because he wants to redistribute the energy he just got in. So I'm watching him now. See? Ugh. All of them, I found him in the trash. Yeah. He was found in an engine. She is a Facebook story. He came with the house. This one behind me. Soda machine. Mother, I crave violence. Chin rubs. You will live another day. No, Axel has learned to not do violence with me because he's tried a couple of times and I've literally just held him down by the head. I do not tolerate Axel's disrespect because he is very much a bully. Axel, in some ways, is a wonderful, sweet cat. He is a bully. 100% he's a bully. And he knows that he can bully people, so he does it. I don't know why. But he's a very strong cat. And I do believe that's kind of why he ended up in that engine. I believe somebody kicked him out. Because he was worse when he had balls. He was worse when he had testicles. He was even bigger dick then. And that resulted in a lot of fights in the house and a lot of problems that did not need to be there. And I like the white chocolate, a wonderful bully. He is a bad, bad boy. He's my boy, but he's a bad, bad boy. Let's see. Let me take a look. While I'm looking at the phone, that's how I'm described too. Oh, good. Star Dad is awake. We love that. Did he eat yet? He ate something. That's all I care about. Star Dad is awake. Star Dad. Chocolate clip. Axel lost his balls and mellowed out. Classic, yep. Oh, yeah. Well, all of them do. All of them do. But most of my animals were dropped off to me. Like, there was a girl on Instagram I just saw a little bit ago. And she was like, excuse you, I'd like to talk to the cat distribution system. She's like, I already got a delivery last year. I went and got my delivery a friend. What is this? And she sold this beautiful little orange kitten. And I was like, sister, talk to me when they start, like, you try to cancel the subscription after yearly release. And now, because you tried to cancel, they drop 3 and 4 on you at a time. Yeah, because in the video, you know how I said I got 8 new cats? 7 of them are from 2 litters. That wasn't 8 separate times. That was 3 boys brought to me at one time, and then 4, 2 girls, 2 boys, brought at another time. And then Umi just had to come in and mix it all up. I'll think about it, white chocolate mother. I personally love matcha with white chocolate. It's so good. It is so good. I like the earthiness of it. I feel like for me, matcha, how everyone else loves cilantro, and I don't understand why everyone loves cilantro. I am the opposite with matcha. So many people hate matcha. I love it. My older cat is a bitch. I love, but she's a monster at times. My dad's wife thinks she can win over the cat, and I'm like, sure, we'll go see how it goes. After so long, I'm not warning her anymore. You can win over any cat if you're smart enough. You cannot escape the cat. I was so excited because theoretically I did this year. I theoretically did until Umi. Stop giving chat these degenerate ideas. See, that's why I love going to the Asian market, because I can find so many matcha things. I'm a basic bitch in Asian culture too. I love matcha, I love ube, and I love salted egg yolk. You can win me all day long with those flavors. For normal people, cilantro is coriander, and guess what? Both suck. I do not take, no, so I don't taste soap. I just don't like it. I wish I could use the excuse of soap. I just don't like the taste of cilantro. It's this weird, it's an herb flavor to say the least. And it just is unpleasant. It adds this weird mint / rubber. It's like if basil went too far. That's how I see cilantro. God bless the egg. I know salted egg yolk is so good. It is so good. I want mooncakes so bad. There is this Chinese market I love to go to. It's technically Asian. Their baked goods are so good, and they make such good mooncakes, and I want it so bad. The soap people I get, it's a leaf, but it's a bad leaf. It's a bad leaf. Also, cheese, onion flavored chips, popcorn. Cheesy popcorn is so good. Did I tell you guys what I found out? I found out how to make my own Velveeta. It's so easy. It is so easy, guys. You literally, it's 4 ingredients. That's it. Powdered milk, gelatin, cheddar, fresh, like sharp cheddar. No, mild, I think. I'm not sure. And I forgot, I think it's just water is the last ingredient. I'm so stoked. I cannot wait to make homemade Velveeta. Let me see if I can find the girl. Hold on. Don't go to Chicago, then cheesy popcorn is a staple. I love cheesy popcorn. I love cheesy popcorn. What Velveeta? Okay, so if you're not from... All right. I'm about to ruin HG's day. Hold on. So let's see. So Velveeta was developed in America, I believe, during the 50s. No, 1918. It's essentially government cheese. Bear with me on how I go about this. It was called government cheese. Think Kraft Singles. That's essentially Velveeta. Now, here is one. I'm going to check this really quick and make sure I am accurate on this. Okay, Lynn, you said you made homemade Velveeta. What is the recipe, Lynn? There's no comments on this? She turned off the fucking comments? Yep, I was right. So the 4 ingredients are shredded mild cheddar, gelatin, unflavored, powdered milk, and water. That is it. The regular Velveeta, the Velveeta you get today, this has over 22 ingredients. I would call it garbage in a box. However, this garbage in a box really is a fucking like game changer for mac and cheese. I do not like fertilized duck eggs. So the reason why it's called government cheese, you have to understand why it's called government cheese. Government cheese, the reason why it's called that is because when EBT and WIC first came out, they had food specifically that was made for that. You only got it if you were on WIC. And this was the cheese that they would give people. It wasn't actually cheese. It was a dairy product. And it was designed to just essentially, it was there. It filled your stomach. That's what Velveeta was. It's not poison, but it's also... I use cream cheese. I use both. Sometimes. Now that I know I can make my own Velveeta, I'm going to prefer that. Now, Axel, you've got to be good. No redirecting your rage, okay? They got the golden cheese and didn't know it. I know, right? What handsome boy. No, I don't have to pick him up. He wants the lovin's. He wants the lovin's, guys. He cannot help it. My baby boy. But yes, so my biggest issue with making my mac and cheese every year was I wanted the Velveeta. Isn't that cheap cheese? It is technically cheap cheese, but it's so cheap because it's got so many, like, artificial shit in it. It's got so much artificial crap in the box. And it's not good. It's not good for you. It's not good to have. And I personally am not big on it. Like, when I was little, I could eat it by the square. I now definitely cannot do that. It would gross me out. And a lot of people lament it for its... Oh, Axel's a massive clingy boy. He wants me out of this room now. That's what he wants. This is why he's doing this. The rest of them want to hang out with me. But see how Orion came in? See how Axel is coming in? Because they don't want me in here anymore. Because I have spent the last few days in this room. Axel wants me to leave it. It's from actual dairy. Yeah, it is from actual dairy. But it's, so the reason why it can't be called a cheese is because it is not processed like a cheese. It is not the same process as making a cheese. So legally they can't call it a cheese. It's very weird how that works. But yeah, so they do this when they want me to get out of the room, essentially. Because when I got up this morning, I broke the cycle. And that's twice this week that I've done that. Like when I did the other video. Axel. See how his tail's tapping? This, I know you guys used to penny wagging your tail. This is a cat with attitude. He is just barely holding his attitude together. Not the narrowing of the eyes. Yeah, I know. They see you home and they want you to spoil them. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. We are going on 6 weeks of me being home. And I will tell you right now, these babies, they are thrilled. They love me being home. They are so happy about it. I get bombarded no matter where I sit. I have got so many photos and videos now of me just smothered in feline. He narrowed his eyes at us. He sure did. And mind you, he's looking at the camera. He doesn't know what a camera is, but he knows that I look at the camera. So he will look up at it. Because he knows it means something. He knows it means something. He knows that there's a reason I sit here and I talk to it. So he is trying to place himself between me and the camera because he wants me to leave the room. Mind you, he might not even sit on me when I leave the room. That's not the point. That is not the point. He just doesn't want me in here anymore. He wants me to be out there with everybody else. And that's all there is to it. Now, it could be also, he could want something. But he knows that he's got to get my attention first. So right now, perhaps Orion emptied the water dishes. That's very possible. He sees us behind the camera. He knows you're there. Is that it, Axel? What? Are you baking biscuits? Is you baking biscuits? Your arm is free again. Boy, jealous of a camera. Axel is jealous of everything. Axel, and if I call any of the cats, he shows up. The two animals that will show up nearly every time, if I call one of the animals, is him and Orion. My two jealous boys. For sure. Does he have... So he's getting older. Axel is about the same age as Arya and Daisy. So he's getting older, and black cats, as they get older, they start showing red in their fur. Because technically, black cats are not black. They are an extremely dark brown. But the way our eyes see them, they show up as black. And as a matter of fact, there is no such thing as a solid black cat. They actually have striping. And if you look really closely, you can see it. Axel got FOMO, 100%. 100%. I'm very proud of you. You didn't get a cut at all from getting your hand out. Are your male cats more loving than the females? Yes and no. Yes and no. No, I actually got to say they're equal. It used to be the case, but they're pretty much equal. I mean, right now I've got a male and a female on me. And I have two other male and females that, three, that compete for my attention. When I sit down, you can almost guarantee every day, 3 cats are going to be on me. It's a selection of a couple different ones. So it would be, typically on me is going to be Arya, Athena, and Luna. Now, sometimes switch It's going to be Arya, Sunny, Athena, Luna, Sunny, Athena, Arya, Sunny, Luna. Like, the rotation of about 5 or 6 cats that will lay on me. Yeah, you can see it in the grays. Yeah, all cats have some kind of striping on them. Of some kind. Is it more personality than their sex? Yes and no. So, coloration. Racism exists in cats. Let's put it that way. Coloration really does dictate personality. Because there is something to do with the genetic makeup and the neurological makeup. So, for instance, you're going to find in solid black cats and in red cats, specifically male red cats, they tend to be the more friendly of all cats. We're putting breed aside on this. We're going over the generalized actual coloration of cats. I have found cats that prefer getting stretched and that overall prefer cuddling and are very like super purr are the Cowpatch cats. Cats that are very just relaxed and calm and attached tend to be brown tabbies. They're much more subdued and relaxed in the way that they love, but it's a very much, I am molding to your face, and I'm quietly going to make you love me. Calicos are neurotic. Breedism, right, Moon? And specifically, calicos, red female cats are either super, super loving or they're psychopaths. They are more rare. So the rarest kind of cat in terms of the genetic lottery is going to be a male calico and then a chimera, which is when a calico has an exactly split face where one half is one pattern and one half is the other. A solid black male is also an attention whore. Gee, you don't say. I have 2 tortie females and neither are loving. My torties have all been loving. All my calicos are loving. We'll put it that way. However, the tortoise shells are always nervous. Cleo and Daisy are both nervous little girls. Athena is a bitch. She's a loving bitch, but she's a bitch. My solid black male was an attention whore. He wanted more attention to get as he got older up until he passed away last year. What do you mean stretched? I don't know if I can do it with Axel, but I'll try. So stretched is this. When you take them and you... No, he don't like it. I'm sorry. Go ahead, buddy. Do not rage. So you take them and you get underneath their elbows. I might be able to do it with Calliope. Axel, don't. Don't do it. Good boy. Why is that with red cats? No one's quite sure. Like, the problem is there hasn't been enough research. Let me see if I can wake up Calliope and I can show you what I'm talking about. Come here, Calliope. Come here, baby. All right. So this is the... Oh, that big stretch. That's the stretch I'm talking about. So when cats want to be stretched out, you lift them up right under the elbows like this, and you stretch them out. And some cats love it, some cats don't. Axel is a don't. But the cats that love it, oh, it feels so good. And you can do it with your dogs too, but you have to wheelbarrow them instead. So you take their back legs and you pull them and you gently ease their legs into a long stretch. He literally, as soon as he sat down after he licked himself, he looked up and he started sniffing at Athena. And that usually means his next step is attacking. So I had to stop him. Oh, come here, Calliope. Oh. So, see, this is what I'm talking about. See this, like, very quiet, very gentle, but I'm going to cling to you. I have now had 3 brown tabbies, and they're all like this. Atticus, Hendrix, and Calliope. All 3, they just want you to love them in the most gentle way possible. They just want the love. And they're going to ask for it like that. I do that with my dog, Sugar. She likes being stretched. Right. So Jasmine is definitely an animal person like me. With dogs, You don't do it from the front because their front is not as flexible. What you do is you turn around and it's like a wheelbarrow walk with people, where like, you know, the people's hands are on the ground and their legs are back. You take their legs and you gently pull them back. It works once in a while with Orion, but not really. I might be able to try it. Calliope, come on. Good girl. Orion, come here, buddy. I'll see if I can show you guys. I'll see if I can show you. We will see. It might not work. Good boy. Hello. All right, turn around. I need your butt. Turn around. See, he wants to get up and... Yes, I see you. I see you. Yes, 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 yes. I know, Calliope. Very sweet girl. All right, Orion, get down. Get down. I'm not picking you up. I need your butt. Let me see if he'll let me do it, because he's in a stubborn mood right now. Oh, Penny's going to drop, and I can feel her dropping. Come here, buddy. No. 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 Oh my God, I didn't need to. I'm sorry, Penny. I'm sorry, but you were weighing down my ass to begin with. I know. Hold on. Can you turn around for me? You do this. So see this? Stretch. And you got to stretch out those back legs just like this. Come on. Stretch. Oh, the stretches. Is it not working for you, buddy? Okay. Oh, Greta. Get out from there. No, because you might unplug the computer. Good girl. Good girl. Hold on, guys. I gotta stand up anyway. Oh. Oh. Wrestle time. My one female is a bitch who knows she is the queen. My other female is afraid of her own shadow. It's with 18 of them. It's so very... Hold on, Penny. I'll let you back in a second, kiddo. Here, come here. Ooh. Come here, baby. I know. You got mooned. I know. What is it, Orion? Greta following. Yes. Because she doesn't know if I'm offering snackies. So she is coming because she's like, oh, well, am I going to get something out of this? Is there going to be food involved? And yeah, I will definitely tell you, when you have a lot of animals, when you have mooned, it wasn't even that much butt. Come on now. There's pants on it. But, whatchamacallit. Yeah, you guys are used to the back. The back of this chair, the one thing about it is it's so low. So there is no more back support. But honestly, it's worth the sacrifice. This chair being so low is so nice. Because I can just, like, literally stand up now. I want you to think about it. Before, it was a fight. Now I can just go, that's it. That's it. And then I just walk away. Before, because my knees were dragging, I know, Penny. I know, baby. She's like, you abandoned me. I'm back. See? I'm back. She was not happy about that whatsoever. Whatchamacallit. She, my back has definitely been feeling better. And my hips and my knees, everything. So being lower to the ground, hell yes. Penny, come here. The scraping of the claws. Shh. Come here, baby. Shh. Come here. I know. Man, that is more of you than the average. Is that a fat comment? Emo? Really? In 2025? Are we gonna talk about somebody's body? Really? Thank you. Orion is very affronted by those comments. Oh my God. Dude, you're so much taller in this chair. I know. Boy, leave her alone. When people sit there and go, oh, is your man not giving you enough attention? Enough attention is never my problem. Because if I don't have my man doing it, Orion will. I love how stupid Vox was. Yes. Okay, now we can get on to that subject. Now we've talked about it seriously. Making sure it says, whatchamacallit. Was I saying it? How many times did I say it just now, guys? I didn't even realize I was saying it. It's so automatic. It's so automatic. I know. affectionate groups of puppies and kitties. I never have to worry about attention. If I don't want human attention, I don't have to worry because I've always got dog attention. Oh, he's at the spot. I felt your claws flex. Oh. The Patrick Stump, if you wait for nothing else than that Patrick Stump moment, it's good. It's oh my God. It tickles the brain when you hear it. So we're saying what? Now we can talk about Has Been Hotel. I gotta say, not all the songs are bangers, but the ones that were. Hear My Hope. It tickles. It tickles. I loved, number one, the moment that Alistair, by the way, spoiler, who the fuck? I have been getting, I'm not even on the mortgage. They've been calling me about the fucking mortgage. I'm so you wanted to refinance? Not with you, I don't. Not with you. She brought Fall Out Boy, yeah. You have to change the spelling though, because the copyright for the candy bar. That's easy, I can do that. But I shall. Hear My Hope was so Adventure Time finale. I have never seen Adventure Time. Not my bag. But I'll tell you right now, Hear My Hope, really liked it. But what I really, really, really like, spoilers ahead, if to begin with, Vivzy is so predictable, spoilers ahead, either way. Spoilers, give it because it's worth it, watch the clips of the show. Here's what I'll tell you. I knew the moment that, here's two things that could confirm for me. The moment that Alistair left Rosie's office and sat in front of that statue of the entire family, which, why would Rosie, who didn't know who Charlie was, but had a statue of the family in the middle of the cannibal, it was only a month after, and it was the whole family. So clearly Rosie knew exactly who Charlie was when she came in. Let's start with that. Nifty was an overlord. We already knew Nifty was an overlord. We already knew that Husk and Nifty were overlords from the get-go. It was never really a secret. Because why would Alistair waste his time on Small Fry? Alistair just only wants power. He's only ever wanted power. So why would he ever make a soul deal with somebody who couldn't give him power? And it was also confirmed because if you saw, somebody pointed it out, when Alistair is in front of the mirror and they're showing his chest all cut up and stitched up, hanging on the mirror is Nifty's little roach crown. So we know that Alistair cares. Is this a TV show? It's a TV show. It's an animated TV show. The only good thing about Has Been Hotel got even better? Exactly. The only good thing about Has Been Hotel is Alistair. Because he's the only one that Vivzy ever really developed. Let's just call a spade a spade. And when he went to Rosie to ask her to fix his staff, and she did not, and he walks away all pissed and angry, and then he sits in front of the statues of the royal family, okay? If you don't understand Vivzy's writing by now, everything is a fucking anvil of foreshadowing, okay? So as he's sitting in front of it, he goes, oh, he's grumbling, he's angry. And then he goes, oh, that's good. In that moment, I knew he was going to use Charlie and his deal with her to break the deal with Rosie. And how did he make that jump? Because he knows And I can tell he knows. I'm calling it Rosie is Lilith. I don't know how she is Lilith. Rosie is Lilith. And here's how I figured it out. Everyone talked about the angels, Adam's angel exorcist army. Adam made those angels, okay? Right? They're all gray. All of the cannibals are gray. So it says that those humans that gain those powers only make gray people. Lilith, canonically in the actual religious texts, was a cannibal. Okay? Lilith's powers are music-based. That's how Alistair contacted her. And she came through with the golden musical powers. Okay? The reason why he made the jump is sitting in front of the royal family statue. He thought about Lilith, he thought about Charlie, and then he realized who he could use. And in the next scene, this is very possible. This is very possible. And Eve is, because they have finally confirmed, they did it in the episode where they reveal that Angel has been a spy. They finally showed the sentience of the root of all evil. Those eyes were just a background thing, but they actually showed them watching shit. Okay? Now, Vox's human death was dumb because Vox is dumb, and that's why I like it. Oh yeah, he is definitely dropped. I don't feel he's mid, but the thing is, at the end of the day, yes, while it was fun to have Alistair be this mysterious, powerful person, at the end of the day, he was still a human. He was going to get nerfed eventually. Okay? Now, as soon as I saw him make the deal with Vox, I knew that this was all just a long game. This is all just a long game. Somehow, he is going to use it, because again, they made sure to say wordplay all the way through. Oh, you are the strongest. You are this. Oh, because I am the strongest. Now I'm lacking. Da 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 da. It was very obvious. He's mid compared to the grace he fell from. True. But again, there's a reason for that. Because at the end of the day, that's kind of the theme of the whole entire show. So, my favorite thing about it is I loved watching Alistair ruin Vox from the inside. Because it's the Trojan horse. He was his own Trojan horse. And he made sure to go in and wreck everything. My favorite scene is, I'm from fucking Florida! And he throws that martini and busts Vox's screen. Thought that was hilarious. Thought that was fucking hilarious. I heard some audio that it has main lines from the pilot, and it made me realize how much he's been watered down. Oh yeah, if you rewatch the pilot to now, but I will say, he kind of redeemed himself in the last episode. Because, one, it proved that Alistair really does watch everything. He pays attention to everything. But my favorite part about the ending, my favorite part, because everybody in the episode where Vox sings, if Vox and Alistair have that second song, Axel, you're going to turn off my microphone. He is hoping I leave soon. Thankfully, I've only got a half hour, Axel. I've only got a half hour more. Let me do my little talk, okay? What? Anyways, he's not nearly as witty. He doesn't need to be. And here's why. Because if you notice, Alistair, after he got attacked by Adam, he was pissed. He was pissed. Because he did not get healed by Rosie. He was still following her orders, but she did not fix his staff. She did not fix him. So he's like, what the fuck am I doing this for? No one fears me. I'm not as strong. I'm in constant pain. My powers are diminishing. And you expect me to play nice? I'm not going to. So that's why the mask was slipping. Because Alistair only acts witty and happy when he's in control. And when the benefits don't suit him anymore, he doesn't need to give you that effort. That's why he was actively avoiding his role, because he felt he was getting screwed. The deal was no longer as good, and he didn't want to hold it up. That's why he went to Rosie the way that he did. He was like, nah, I'm not putting up with this shit if you're not going to give me what I want. And that's when she reminded him. He's like, okay, well, I'm done with this. I've been playing this for 70 years. You made me calm myself down even further. Now you knew that I was going to be fighting Adam. You knew this was going to happen. Da-da-da-da-da. So he gets himself captured by Vox. And in the flashback, all the little fansies, all the little perverts were like, oh my God, and look at how he smiled at Vox. Alistair was in love with him too. Da-da-da-da. Look how they were touching each other. And then the finale happened. And I heard thousands of hearts shatter. Thousands of hearts shatter as he literally says, you fucking creep. I hate when you do that. Because he knew that he couldn't keep his hands to himself. And now we know why. Now we know why Alistair was so vicious in how he rejected Vox. Because it was not just that he realized Vox was weak and needed people to be strong. It was not just that. It was that Vox was getting all touchy-feely with him and entering his space and putting his hands on him and constantly feeling him up. And he realized that Vox sexually wanted him, and he despised it. He hated it. He viscerally, so he had to tear him down. I personally found the entire loot side quest cringe as fuck. And the thing is, all the fandom is like, oh my God, Gravity is so good. Gravity, in and of itself, out of context, is a good song. Gravity in the show with Loot is cringe as fuck, and I hate it, and I refuse to listen to it. You are not to lay your hands on Charlie Morningstar. And he said it. I knew a creep like you couldn't resist. Because what did we see? The whole entire time that Alistair was under Vox's contract, Vox couldn't keep his hands off Alistair. Vox kept touching Alistair, grabbing his face, gripping his shoulders, shoving him around, wrapping him in cords. He's a creep. And he didn't like it. That's it. The songs that I feel do not get enough credit, by the way, are all the songs from Heaven. Yeah, when Abel sings, I was like, oh, where was this the whole time? Oh, it was so hot. The way he hit, that was so good. Anyways. But all the songs involving Alistair this year, the songs of Vox and Alistair, once we get up there, really good song. Love that one. All the songs that involve Sarah, beautiful, stunning. He hangs with Valentina, what would we expect? But the thing is, he's not that way with Velvet. As a matter of fact, he is the opposite. He doesn't touch Velvet almost at all. Because he's Patrick Stump. Well, I didn't know that till now. But here's the thing, guys, and this is how the whole entire ending with Alistair, right? What I loved, again, big spoilers, la 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 la, if you don't want to hear it, but honestly, it's still worth watching it if you like the show, was when they're doing Hear My Hope, and Alistair's off to the side and not helping everybody. Because he's already gotten out. He is, for the first time since being in hell, he is completely free. There is nothing holding him back. Except he is still injured, and he got even more injured fighting Vox. And his staff was still broken. And Rosie appears. And Rosie is fucking chastising him. Rosie is giving him the fucking brick. And he just says, quid pro quo. You gotta help me out. And the way he plays that, he's like, you're gonna fix me. You're going to fix my staff. And then I'll do what you want. That shows how much long game Alistair's been playing. That shows how he monitors and he watches everybody. Because he knows if he wants what he wants, he's got to yank some chains to get that. And watching that was gorgeous. And also watching Rosie go from, like, disgusted to, you rat bastard, you got it. Like, the thing is, everyone's like, oh, what did he get over on Rosie? No. He didn't get anything over on Rosie this time. He got exactly what he wanted. Because when he went to Rosie, he was fine staying in the deal because he says to her, the least you could do is fix my staff. And she said, in due time. He wouldn't have worked out the deal to get out of that deal otherwise. Because again, remember, at the end of season 1, in private, with Nifty, Alistair admits he's starting to like them. He admits it. He is starting to get a little attached. And all that changes when he realizes, even though he is the most powerful, he didn't get the protection he needed. Because he still couldn't go up against Adam. Go ahead, Penny. So he still didn't get the power he wanted. And people are mad that he is a scared man who just wants power. Duh. The whole reason he was a serial killer in life is because powerful people insulted him. And he wanted to exact power over them. That's it. She was mad but proud. Exactly. And that's how I know it's Lilith. Because Lilith was always proud of her children. Because she is technically the mother of all sinners. And that's how I knew. But I will tell you, oh yeah, they got some stunning vocals wise. We ate this season. Vocals wise, there was some stunning songs. Let me see. I don't always remember the names of all of them, so let me get them up because that's what I'm really bad at. Let me go to my list. My songs for this season have been Once We Get Up There, Don't You Forget, The Reprise, Don't You Forget. I like the first part of Vox Populi with Lucifer, but then I really, really love the part where he sings to the angels. Sarah's Confession. I hate to admit it, but I like Easy. Wait, so Lilith isn't Lilith and Rosie isn't? I'm sorry, I'm fucking lost. So, here's my thought process. This is what I think it is, okay? Lilith, because the most powerful beings in hell are the royal family. Lucifer, Lilith, and Charlie. Okay? With Lucifer, Lilith has her powers because of Lucifer. He gave her the powers. Oh, I know. Oh, little hearts broke on that one. Out of principle of just, it's so out of left field that I don't know about anybody else, but up until now, Husker Dusk has not come off as romantic. It's come off as like a brotherly father-son thing. Like, that's how it's come across to me. And then out of nowhere, they pull out that thing where Angel's cross-dressing and suddenly Husker's got a boner for him. Okay. So I'm like, whatever on that, guys. Whatever. But people getting mad at Angel for leaving, he actually is very valid in what he's saying. He's like, this whole time I've been a spy, you're not fucking safe around me. What the fuck else am I supposed to do? But so my prediction on Lilith is this. I do believe Lilith is in heaven, okay? I do believe that is Lilith, all right? Angel Husk is cringe. I'm sorry, but almost all the gay pairings in all of the Helliverse are cringe. If I think it's dumb, then you know it's dumb! I like that, Hunty. Mega gay. Mega. Whatchamacallit. So, when it comes down to it, what I believe is Lilith is actually in heaven. I don't know if she's made some kind of deal with Rue or not. I'm not sure. That being said, Angel Husk made more sense in the pilot than it does now. Everybody just wants it because they do. The Husker Dusk is a weird pairing. But so are most of the pairings in all of the Helliverse, so Easy was a good song. It was so out of left field and it did not make sense in tonally, but it is a good song. I may have bad taste, but I can at least see vibes for what they should be. This is true. If Hunty doesn't like a if Hunty don't like it, you know it's bad. I may have bad taste, but I can at least see vibes. I love it. But I believe what it is that Lilith made a avatar for herself. And that's Rosie. I believe that Lilith operates through Rosie. And here's how I say it, because Lilith has such an iconic voice, supposedly. It makes no sense why Charlie wouldn't immediately recognize her own mother's voice if she was standing in front of her as Rosie. So I do believe that Rosie is an actual body, but she's not real. And I believe that Lilith is operating through her. And how I think that is, although it could actually be Lilith, because we've never seen Rosie's hat off. What does Lilith have? Those two huge horns. It's true. It's true. But it's so catchy. And they did a really good job animating it. The animation, above all else, went absolutely peak this season. They did a really good job. Oh, Starman might be home. It's one of two things. Either the delivery of household needs has been made, or Starman's home. One or the other. We'll see. And what I believe is that Lilith is operating everything through Rosie, because at the end, the very end, Lilith finally calls back Charlie. So it's kind of odd that happens after the 7-year absence, after you've got Alistair broken out of his contract. It's just very weird. And again, we go over the number 7. 7 is a very religious number. So there's some thing happening here. We just don't know what it is. But I will tell you, in my opinion, vocals-wise, I think Hear My Hope. What do the kids do this? I think that's so true. The vaggy hip shaking. I know. Someone animated Adam doing that? What? I don't know if her mom wanted her. I don't know. I don't know. Why? Why? You know what's reminding me of, though? Have you guys heard of the Rhymes with Grug? It's so dumb. Starman refuses to like it with me, so he's a party pooper and I don't like him. But, hold on. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys my baby. It is so dumb. I'm going to let you know right now. It is completely and utterly stupid, and I slop it up. I love it so much. It is so... This right here. The dumbest, stupidest, most insane little series. Please go watch it. Please go watch it. Please go watch it. If you haven't watched it, you need to watch it. Husband? Did anything get delivered yet? Was anything on the porch? Okay, hold on, wait. Aspetta. I need you to be able to open the back door without it falling out of the hinges. Because it may have fallen out of the hinges when I had it, and I used it earlier. No. The sliding door. It doesn't need to be screwed, honey. The slider part. The actual slider door slipped out of the hinge. Like, it can't be screwed in. I just need you to make sure. Oh. Hi. They tried to make me cry today, babe. Did they? Guess how much they tried to make me cry to? The tune of over $400. But you didn't succeed. Have you heard the AI song? No. I avoid all AI songs. What happened to the back door? So that is something that's going to be taken care of with tax returns. So we have a backsliding door. That has been the bane of our existence since we moved in here. It has been broken since we moved in. Okay. Okay, so it's in. All right, well, they got to go out anyway, so put them outside, please. So the handle has broken 3 times. The lock has broken. It was unzippered. What? For a very short time, the lock worked perfectly, and then it didn't. So the handles have broken, and there is no screen door, which I couldn't do anyway because Orion would absolutely break it. I'm planning on buying a secondary door that has like a split. So half of it's just glass, the other half is a window that can drop down. It has a screen. You have a lot riding on that tax money. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But because we're doing the car donations, we're getting extra money. Plus, because Starman works a lot of overtime, he's going to get a lot of retro on tax on tips. So, and we pay extra in taxes. So, it's a matter of these are very expensive things, and very expensive for me is anything over $200. But I'm really good at budgeting, so we'll figure that out. Anything over $200 that needs to be fixed, we don't do. We wait. We handle everything else instead. So, screen doors and dogs are a deadly combo. Exactly. So my plan is I checked these doors. They only cost $400 a piece, and they're slip-in. Okay? You just slip it in. So, have you seen the Cynthia and Ari? Yo, they were gross before. I will say this, though. Cynthia, or whatever the hell her name is. Cynthia, there was a guy who dive bombed Ariana at a press tour in, I think, Singapore. Cynthia was on them quicker than the fucking bodyguards that were right next to Ariana. It was hilarious. Also starts on nothing fucking works because that's the way it is. Nothing ever goes 100% right with me. I've learned to accept that. But, that being said, so how it works is right now, the things I need to repair are not that pricey. Because I've actually already found out that if I can't get the washing machine fixed, I found a guy, I can do a trade-in, I can get a brand new front loader washer for only a couple $100. I looked up all the stand-up freezers I want. They're only a couple $100 a piece. With the door is like $400 to $500, and you can self-install it because you just slip it in place. So these are the things that I want to get for the household that are going to be good, and I want to get 2 more of that door in the regular version, so that way I can open up all 3 doors in the main part of the house, and I can drop the screen on the top parts and get a good cross breeze going, which I'm not able to do right now because none of my windows have screens. They are extremely codependent. Extremely. It's scary. It is scary. Homeownership in general is one cascading shit show after another. Yes. My motto is everything is a thing. I know. They're very alert to protect each other, which is... They're weird, but they're weird together. Let them do their thing. Is it about me? No. Do I want to be part of it? Also no. But I've never been a Wicked person anyway. I've never seen Rent. I've never seen Wicked. I only saw Cats once. So you know what? Let them be all that they want to be. They can be in their own little LGBT army. So, you like live streams, but I did watch your last one, and that was pretty fun. Aw, thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to keep the momentum going on the video, guys, because it's definitely not doing as well as the other ones do, because, again, it's not a hot topic. That's the one thing I have noticed that about. If it's not a topic of fun, nobody wants to really interact with it. Well, the matching tattoos they got too. Yeah. When you said weird, I thought you were referring to the dogs. It's the Wicked cast. Yes. A lot of these, I read the books. I enjoyed the books. I don't even know what the tattoos are. I just know they have a bunch of matching shit. It's just weird. It's just weird. It's not my thing. Not my thing by a long shot. Just saying. Oh, I believe there are many. I believe that there are many. You guys can't see her. She's right below the camera line. She is down here. Just little bean on my butt. I Saw Wicked is kind of like a different POV fanfiction show. I always see the witch as a villain, but the songs were okay. I think the songs are pretty good. I think it is overhyped just a little bit. I think the only reason that Wicked was as good... I hate how bright it is because this is such a pretty little moon. I feel that the only reason that Wicked it was as big as it was is purely because of Adina. Idina and Kristen. If they were not in it, it wouldn't have been as big a deal. Because, I'm sorry, they're the reason why the songs were... She's asleep. Oh, passed out. She is asleep on my back. They look like victims for real. Victims of a... I saw Wicked in NYC back in like 2019. Wait, no. You didn't? Did you? 2018. Girl, that wasn't that long ago. I mean, it was. It was 8 years ago? Or 7 years ago? 8. 8. 8. 8. Oh, I haven't been able to crack my neck for days. I'm so mad. But I need to. Oh. It feels so stiff. Alrighty, guys. But I don't know, it was my freshman year of high school. That hurts. Alrighty, guys, here's what I will tell you. Subverting stages in literature is fine. Films now overplay. It's just ridiculous. It's getting tiring. You all know my opinion. I just want original shit. I'm so tired of reworking old stories. And my brain rots. And now they have hundreds of weird brand deals. I know. Over marketing. You know what the problem is? That's where they took the wrong parts of Asian marketing. That's what they did. That's what they did. 'Cause that's what they do in Asia. Everything becomes something you can market to their brand. Too many corpo execs who are interested in the dollar are the ones in charge right now. Why is are you just like drooling actively on yourself in your sleep? Your tail is always wet. Yes, you. It's not like I don't want to see Wicked on stage, but I'd rather see Beetlejuice. I don't think Beetlejuice is unpopular opinion. Shrek the musical, SpongeBob the musical, Beetlejuice the musical, Harry Potter the musical, any of those, they need to go away. Legally Blonde, Mean Girls the musical, I hate it all. See, to me, that is just as bad as a live action remake. They aren't needed. They're cringe. Also, I saw Wicked Perfume and Five Below and Cynthia's was water. No! You're lying. Mind you, I love musicals, okay? I want you to think about this. I love musicals. I love The Phantom of the Opera. I love Hairspray. I love Chicago. Those are the kind of musicals I like. Showgirls. Not Showgirls. Dreamgirls. Burlesque. Yes. Thank you, baby. Shrek as a musical is bad, but I do like it. And the worst thing is, like, it's so popular. It's so popular. Not a lie, I picked it up because I thought it might be green apple, but it was watermelon and I died. I can't. Somebody needs to go buy this. Who? She sent a picture. Hold on. I need to see this. Aspetta Marona. Give me a moment. I need to look at this because that is insane. Who did that? Who in marketing authority to that? I don't see it, Hunty. What are you talking about? You said you posted it in general. I see nothing. I've been lied to. I see a sponge with a cabbage, and I see calling Vox Tech. The Heathers the musical? What? Where winds meet? Let me see. One of my favorite Shrek musical songs was I think I Got You Beat. But I hated the fucking farts and burps and stuff. Sending it in DMs. Hold on. I'm checking. Girl, you taking nothing. You sent it the other day. I see nothing, ma'am. I see nothing. This was not... You did not send it the other day. Oh my god, it really is watermelon scented. Why? Hold on, guys. I'm going to share it. This is the last thing we share before we get off the stream today. Oh god, it really is watermelon scented. You can see it. Watermelon scented body mist. Why? Who did this? I can't read what fucking Glinda's is. Hold on, let me look. Yeah, but the thing is, on stage, they up that shit so much. So, like, if he burps and farts once in a while, on stage, it'll be every other fucking sentence. What is... Why is she strawberries and cream while the other is watermelon? Why? Oh my god! That's so bad! That is so bad. Oh my god! Who did this? Who did this? Now that's what I call tone deaf. How is this not an uproar? I'm dying. I'm dead. I'm dying. Two fruits make sense? Damn. Damn, Raven. That's cold. Funny, but cold. Whoever did this needs a raise. Oh my god, that's too funny. Oh my god, that is too funny. I'm surprised she isn't bubblegum and Xanax. I know. Now that is racist. I think it's funny as fuck. That is what I find hilarious. Girls, you know that I'm getting up in a minute, right? What, Athena? You want pets? selective outrage, right? I'm surprised nobody got mad about Loki. My thing is, Cynthia called it racism when they made her lips more red and they tilted her hat down to imitate the actual poster from Wicked. That? Nothing. There are plenty of other green fruits. They could have picked kiwi. They could have picked green apple. They could have picked anything. They went with watermelon. Maybe Cynthia picked it. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Who fucking knows? And they love it, so there's no problem, right? God. But, well, I appreciate that hilarious end to the stream, kids. I appreciate you guys so much. So much. Thank you to everybody that donated today. So, oh, honey, I do them. I do 2 streams a week now. Yeah, Wicked, I do 2 streams a week now. I stream on Tuesday and I stream on Thursdays. Since this is full-time what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing full-time. It's 1 video a week, 2 streams a week. And what I need to do is sit down and clip a bunch of my videos into shorts and start getting them out so I get back into the algorithm, because I am still very rapidly losing followers. YouTube keeps yanking all my followers. Like, I lose at least 30 to 50 a month, sometimes more. If they did use kiwi, it would make sense with the strawberry one, right? Awesome, I missed it somehow. Yeah, I've been doing it for a couple weeks now, but honestly, I think it's because the algorithm still didn't believe I was back. That's what I think it was. Because now I am actively posting, I am interacting, and that's why I'm telling everybody, the ways you can help me is, if you have a spare $1 a month, please join my Patreon, join my YouTube, help me build it up financially so I can keep doing this. I'm going to start coming out with more stuff. Like I said, I'm going to try to do minimal editing, and I'm going to release a bunch of videos about that I made ages ago. They're going to have nothing but my opinion in them. They're not going to have any editing to them or references or anything like that, just because that's going to take so long. And they're outdated. That's why. If they were, like, new, I'd do it. But they're outdated. Yes, community posts. Please, 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 please. Please join in the community post. Comment, share. Get yourselves all talking. If you guys talk in my Discord, please do the same in the community posts. This is actually my 3rd video back now, Wicked. This is my 3rd video back. I released 2 before, but they were about J-Base, so they were much more clickable than this one. So I absolutely ask, do that. If you want to watch some of my other videos, make sure you, if you have a chance, just go ahead, click on some, play them through, let the, stuff go through, all the different things. Post literally anything within guidelines. Yes, that's very true. Please don't get yourself banned or get my channel shadow banned because you want to be rude. Be good. Behave. But yeah, stuff like that. The best thing, if you want to support me, is if you can dedicate $1 to me a month. I absolutely, if you do not have the money, I absolutely understand, as someone who's a broke bitch, for sure. Then just all I ask is comment, like, share, all that jazz. Follow my different pages. Help me make sure that I stay within the cycle. All that. Otherwise, guys, I will see you all on Tuesday. And there's a new video coming out next week. There's a lot of drama that's been going on. I recorded 4 videos the other day. And so I've got all of December all ready to go. But there will be no next Thursday stream. And I think you all know why. I'm going to try to stream next Tuesday with a cooking stream. I might not be able to. But if not a cooking stream, I'll at least be here talking to you guys. Broken financially or mentally? Yes. And so here's what I will tell you guys. I will see you on Tuesday. There will be a new video next week, but it will not be out on Thanksgiving because I want you to enjoy your lives. So it'll probably be out on either Wednesday or Friday. Not sure yet. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good shit. I love you all. Please remember to tell the people that are important to you that you love them to be safe. So, guys, goodbye and I love you. Be safe. The fan favorite is signing out as well. She didn't even yell at me today. She's just purring. It's going to be a good day. Yes, it is. Alrighty, guys. I will talk to you all later. I love you all.